Yo, what's good, everybody? Today we will be playing as Japan in Domination. We're gonna be playing as Japan here. So we start. Let's just pause that real quick. The 4th GDP, 12th population, 35th GDP per capita, 63rd area, 7th military power, and 73rd defense power. Because we don't start off with any allies. So I guess it's going to be an attempted recreation. We start 4th in the world, though. That's pretty good. So I guess we're going to try to attempt to, shoot, what in the world is happening? Sorry about that. That was a very rude interruption from Vinny. Alright. So, some of the neighbors that we're going to want to take, we need South Korea and North Korea for like the Korean Peninsula. We need most of China. That's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very difficult to get most of China, considering pretty sure they start at 3rd military power in the world. Might as well take the Philippines and stuff. We're also going to need to take out the US, which is 1st military power, 1st GDP. Okay, so we're gonna want to get some pretty early alliances. Anyone in NATO probably won't be plausible. Yeah. None of really the big European powers are plausible right now. So, might as well just get investing in. Might as well just get investing here in some sciences. Fix up our spending. Holy crap. Okay. Sure. Alright. So now, really not many countries that I can take too early. Like, I guess Taiwan. I could take Taiwan, and then I'd also we could. They're just one diplomacy less to be. They're almost an ally with the US. Okay, so Russia is not possible right now. Russia's not a good idea. They have 2nd military power. They're not something we can take out instantly. We don't really have much we can take out instantly, other than some of these like smaller Pacific like island nations, like Kiribati and like the Marshall Islands and everything. Not much we can take early game. So I guess we'll go for Micronesia. Chad has declared war on. How do you pronounce that? Niger? And it looks like Chad's gonna win against this. Cameroon is getting involved though. Cameroon is cooked though. Chad. Oh no, Chad might lose actually. Yeah, Chad might lose. Okay, finally. We've made it to See, these aren't gonna give us an advantage really. These are very small islands. Really no economy either. Who did Cameroon declare war on? Angola has declared war on the DRC. The Republic of the Congo and the DRC. Interesting. Oh, Palau. They're another country that we could take out. Most of these just the Pacific Islands. And even some of those we can't take out because America has islands down here. I'm gonna have some issues definitely getting some early game territory and like economy and everything. Because there's really nothing back here. Even if Russia, which they're getting, and they're using their troops on Ukraine, even if Russia gets weak, we can attack Siberia, but we're not really going to get anything. All of their economy's over here, and by the time we make it over here, over there, from all the way over in their like Arctic regions, this is going to be completely like taken over by European powers like freaking Finland. The UAE has just declared war on the US. Oh, they must have done something to get in trouble with the So let's see. Diplomacy. They got in trouble with Yemen, Iraq, Sudan, and the UAE. Who likes us right now? Canada is basically the entire world. Russia, what are you doing? Excuse me here. What was that all about? What was that all about? What are you doing, Russia? I don't like that Russia was just right there, dude. I don't like how wait, is this a good idea? Yeah, that's fine. I don't like how Russia was just on the island. Did Georgia declare war on you guys? Ukrainian militias in Crimea. Ukraine is up here. They're trying to take some land back, but they're not really being successful. Finland is in the Baltics. Estonia is finally into Nordic. Well, there you go, Estonia. You've gotten your dream. Whether or not you got it in the way you want it to receive it, you probably want it to just be part of, like, be a Nordic country. I don't think you want it to be conquered by one, but you're finally into Nordics. There you go. Oh gosh, don't do that. So, we don't have really any wars across the world. We don't have anything across the world. Basically, everyone likes us. Canada is just a little cross, but Canada and Mexico. Well, mostly the entire world. Algeria doesn't like us that much, but we don't really want Algeria to like us. They don't really need to like us. Ukraine. I do want to Send economic aid. Does that weaken my diplomacy with the attacker if I supply aid to these guys? Poland is in here helping. Poland. Poland's helping Ukraine. It wasn't very effective. I guess I'll send Ukraine some money. I'll send them $1,000. I'll send them $1,000. Give it or take it or leave it. Morocco, Lebanon, Bahrain. What did Russia do for this? Maldives has been defeated by Portugal. Somalia is taking. Oh, that's what Russia did. They took some of Yemen, and now they're after. Now they're after Egypt. Oh, this is gonna tear apart their military. Why does this always happen to Russia? It happened in the It happened in the Germany series. It's happening here. Like when is Russia gonna take a hint and like, you know, stop declaring war on everybody they see? Excuse me, Russia. Their guys are down here again, just right next to our military and like our land and shit. Oh, my bad. Like, Russia, what are you doing? So Russia is getting they're getting they're getting humiliated, dude. They can't even take Eritrea. They're struggling with Yemen. Oh, Portugal's down here now. They're struggling against Egypt. They're struggling against Eritrea, bro. Freaking Eritrea. Dominican Republic. I wonder if the Dominican is gonna. Oh. So yes. Wait, how did South Korea declare war on North Korea? They're still at war. Anyways, but this is what we want, dude. Cause everyone can tell North Korea is about to get destroyed. We just took Palau, so let's do this, man. Let's get up here. I'm not letting you take that all. Gee, I don't really want to waste those guys though. No. Here. Oh yeah, that's what we really don't want to get involved in. China and probably Russia aren't gonna like that we're taking North Korea. Yeah. Okay. No. Why'd I pause the game, Goofy? I paused the game. I don't know why that's. We have to do that. We have to do that. I paused the game. I don't know how I kept losing these. I don't know. Okay, we got nothing. We basically got nothing. But South Korea is also at nothing. And they're only allied with the US. We could probably pay to go away pretty easy. Because they're barely even allies. Should we do this? Let's analyze the situation. Okay, that's not beautiful. Okay, we're gonna want to combine these guys. Rocket artillery, bro. We need more rocket artillery because like from the Germany series, we know that rocket artillery is overpowered. And plus, these guys are getting weakened by China as well. They just got, like, torn up by China a little bit as well. We might be getting a lot of land. Because Russia's also losing a lot of troops. We're going to need to choose one or the other, though. Do we want South Korea? Or do we want Russia? Because Russia's going to get torn up by European powers pretty quickly. It doesn't even look like they are right now. They're not. Yeah, they're not. The Dominican has... oh, no. Oh, never mind. I thought the Dominican took Russia's Yemenis. Is that what? Yemenis? Their territory in Yemen. I thought Dominican just took that. Dominican is forming sort of like a Caribbean empire, I guess. Next, I'll probably go for St. Vincent and Barbados. Oh my gosh, look at all these troops in like this area down here. This little area. Oh, okay, that's... Slovakia is teaming up with Russia, surprisingly. What is happening down here? America is taking Bahrain. Okay, but I'm not even gonna ask any more questions. We could destroy South Korea. I don't know if I want to. Because they're definitely gonna lose a lot of troops in a war like that. We'd lose more in a war like that. Okay, we're gonna test the water. See, this is not good. Okay, but this is where we're gonna Okay. Does America care? Does America care? They haven't declared war yet. Now they're getting teamed up on by in two sides. We'll get more of those coming. And we're going to want some production as well. Produce these three guys. Produce them. Okay, now we just have to deal with this militia. Which will be pretty easy. We have a lot of tanks and rocket artillery and stuff. Okay, we're gonna reunite. Okay, we're gonna reunite the Korean Peninsula under Japanese rule, just like in the 1900s. This is going to... We finally united it under one country. I mean, South Korea almost united it under South Korea, but we just had to swoop in and grab all this land. Plus, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a lot of money from that. Let's see. Oh, look at all that sweet... Obviously not in North Korea, but look at all this sweet money in Seoul. Or in Seoul, or whatever. Seoul, yeah. Look at all that sweet cash in Seoul, though. We're getting... Because these guys are pretty rich country. And then I think we'll still have enough to go after Russia. Of course, when Russia is even weaker. We're not going after Russia. Yes! Well, let's see that message. South Korea's been defeated. Yes, dude. Okay, we have to rebuild our military now. We lost a lot of guys there. Like, not a lot, but we did lose quite a few guys there. So we're going to need to rebuild our military a little bit. But that was much better. This is much better now. I've already recorded a video for this before, but I didn't publish it because it like got like I recorded a video like this, but it was just so messy. I got interrupted and I had to get off so many times because of like events and stuff. So like I just deleted it and I thought I'd do it again. This is already going much better. Like in that, sure, America was pretty weak, which they are right now. Holy crap! Well, my luck, bro. What is my luck? But they also didn't have like anyone liking them. Like these guys still have a lot of NATO on their side, but they only had like pretty sure the only one country that liked them was South Korea. But they are weak. The thing is, they're not weak in like defense power. They're not weak diplomatically. They have they have all of NATO on their side, just pretty much all of Europe, Canada. They have a lot of guys on their side. Britain is down here, or the UK, sorry. The UK is down here in Angola, down in Africa. They're probably going to try to recreate the British Empire, which Turkey is going Ottoman mode. Is Turkey at war with France? Wait, what? Wait. No, Turkey's not at war with France. They're at war with the entire, like, Arab... Algeria? Okay. They're at war with, like, the entire Arab League. They're at war with Kazakhstan. I don't think they're at war... Yeah, they're not at war with Mongolia, but they are pretty dang close. They're, like, in this orange area. Right, they're almost at war. They're going Ottoman mode here. Well, I mean, they can't really since Egypt, but like they're taking land that was all originally part of the Ottoman Empire. Like Syria, Libya, Tunisia, Morocco. Okay. We didn't lose that many troops there because their military was already pretty weak from the war against North Korea. I was expecting that to go a little better for the North Koreans, considering they have like China and Russia. Well, mostly China. Russia didn't. They didn't even really get involved. This is something you won't see in ever. Friggin' Slovakia and Russia split up Ukraine. That's surprising. Iraq is getting taken out by France and Saudi Arabia. Canada is down here in Egypt. Turkey's in Egypt. France is in Egypt. France, leave these guys alone. You gotta go for like Algeria and stuff. What is with these, what is with some of these like African nations becoming of the colonizers? Like the Republic of the Congo. Okay, well, let's just get on. But this Senegal, Algeria is always pretty strong, but they normally get split up. It's crazy, honestly. Russia is finally actually doing something against Egypt, and there's still the Netherlands is down here, Turkey's down here, Canada's down here, France, Russia. Wouldn't even be surprised if Sudan tried to get... Oh, never mind. Sudan can't. They're kind of dealing with a war over here. And once America takes the Central African Republic, they might be dealing with a two-front war. America and France. Okay, well, France is getting back Madagascar. So clearly some European powers are trying to recreate their empires. Well, I'm trying to recreate the... I would say beautiful, but like they did commit some atrocities under So I wouldn't say beautiful Japanese empire, but I would say Japanese empire. That's one way to put it. Because that's the name of the empire. That's But Russia has like, oh, never mind. I thought they had like everyone down here in Egypt. That would have been good. Where's the rest of their guys? Cause I know they were eyeing us up. They were down here on Japan. They were down here in like the like Pacific nations. So they're definitely not trying to be friendly. Okay, they just have some. Okay, we're gonna go for Papua New Guinea. Cause we're just gonna keep making more guys back here. So while we're making more guys back here, we'll just send these guys out. Laos and Cambodia. Cambodia declared war on Laos. Germany declared war on Kenya. Interesting. Germany's even getting back into. They're getting back into like the year 1800s, taking all of the taking out African nations and stuff, like taking African territories. Honestly, I would expect even Tanzania, one of Germany's former colonies, is declaring war on Kenya alongside Germany. I was expecting them to take like Namibia, Tanzania. I think they had Togo, but Togo doesn't have Togo. That's the thing. They did have Togo originally, but Togo doesn't have Togo. What did the Czech Republic do? Did they declare war on Poland? They did. I was expecting them to like declare war on Slovakia, maybe try to recreate Czechoslovakia, but no, they declared war on Poland. If Germany notices that, I mean, but they're busy down here with 1,000 tanks, which is barely anything in their military. Actually, that's all of their tanks in. But if Germany sees that Czechia starts weakening Poland, which they are. Excuse me, what? How is Czechia doing that against? How is Czechia actually doing so good against Poland? Nobody's declared war on the Czech Republic though. No one's really went after them yet. I think they will whenever they actually start taking land. Yeah, here's NATO. Oh, now Czechia or the Czech Republic. Now they're not going to be doing too good. They're not going to be doing so splendid anymore. So that, like, I was surprised that wasn't happening earlier, but it really happens when you start invading their territory. Poland, they got Poland down like thousands of troops. They were at like 100,000. They're at 4,000 right now. These guys, Russia's still strong. I want Russia. I want to take Russia, but I don't want to go in there strong. We can go after the Solomon Islands next. I guess the U.S. might not like that. The U.S. definitely wouldn't like taking the Philippines, but even I don't like taking the Philippines right now because I don't want to deal with that right now. That's not on my agenda. That's not my to-do list today. Not to get my military absolutely demolished by the Philippines. Like, we'd probably still win, but like, dude, Algeria is becoming the new African superpower. They're taking like everyone down here, and they're gonna take Chad. They're gonna take Chad right now. Nigeria is stronger though. So if Nigeria got in a war with Algeria and won, Nigeria will be overpowered. They have a crazy military and a crazy land. Algeria is defending against the European colonizers by becoming a colonizer itself for Africa. Not a colonizer, they're just taking land. They're defending against European and like North American colonizers by just becoming Africa. Nice. Australia down here we wouldn't want to get in a war with, and plus they have some allies. Surprised they're not. I guess the UK used them as a prisoner camp, so I wouldn't really like the UK if I were used as a prisoner camp either. Well, I wouldn't like not me. I wouldn't like the UK if my country was used as a prison camp or like a giant prison. I guess Australia is just the largest prison on Earth. It was. It's not anymore. Now it's just the land of kangaroos, massive spiders, and deadly animals. At least I got wombats. Wombats are the best thing that they have there. Cambodia is being taken out by the US, the United States of America. They're in Cambodia. Cambodia didn't do very good against Laos. Like, they took some land from Laos, but they're getting pushed back now, and they're really not focusing on Laos. They're more focusing on they have 45 helicopters, though, and Cambodia only has 60,000 militia. But it's not like they have tanks. The militias can still do something against commandos. Not sure what they do against helicopters. Sorry about that. I'm not really sure what they're gonna do against. They took out the helicopters and stuff, and now it's just reservists. Still, Cambodia ain't doing too well, but they're not getting absolutely demolished in a two-front war. We finally defeated Papua New Guinea. Let's move on to the Solomon Islands next. I forgot to unpause. That's why nothing was happening. Okay. We just have to hope no one cares. Sudan has been defeated by France. Of course, you have to expect the US to get involved in that. With the US being the US. Okay. I want to look at our world diplomacy now and see. Okay. That's not as good as it was earlier. Nigeria likes us, South Africa likes us, Namibia, Botswana, and Mozambique like us, or no, Zimbabwe like us, India, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Myanmar, India, Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, Iran, Turkey, they all like us quite a bit actually. We might be able to get an alliance with Turkey. We can for super cheap. Turkey actually loves us. Most of the world, oh, that's why it's so cheap. Most of the world doesn't like Turkey. Okay. Alright. So I'm guessing Turkey's actually kind of strong though. Who did they declare war on for the either EU or NATO. Who did they declare war on for them to hate them? Oh, Germany's taking these lands. These Fiji. All right. The Dominican has land down here. We know that France does. All right, Germany. Do Germany and Poland still like each other? Let's see. They do. Czechia is still at war with Poland. Or the Czech Republic, sorry. Still at war with Poland. Alright. We're doing decent. Third military power. Third in the world. That's an achievement. South Korea really carried us there, though. We're still nothing compared to some of these guys, though. Like, China and America, we're nothing compared to them. We only have 7.8 million. Not that much DDP. We need larger. We need the China get weak, bro. China's first military power. They passed up America. America's in 6th? We're in 3rd. Who are we below? I'm guessing India. Yeah, we're below India and China. China's almost at 200 million military. But, like, what did America do to drop so far? Do they have good diplomacy? I'm going to guess that they do. Wait. Okay, yeah, they... Oh my gosh, bro. We're not getting America anytime soon. We need them to do something really stupid, like go and declare war on France. Or go and declare war on the UK, or Ireland, or Norway, or Germany, or Denmark. Someone that NATO would want to declare war on the US, if the US... Oh gosh, okay, we're not doing too well here. How much is self-sufficient economy? 8K. Oh, no. 8K. Oh, gosh, dude. Okay. I would want to go for, like, Cambodia or Laos, but America is down here stopping me from taking out Cambodia, and, Vietnam is stopping me from taking Laos or Cambodia. And all these other nations are way too... Excuse me. Sorry about that. Czech Republic. Oh, even more of NATO is going after the Czech Republic now. Now they've declared war on Germany. They're going after Poland again. No one cares about Poland right now, though. No one's declaring war on them for going after Poland. Oh, Norway sent a little bit of guys down there. But no one's really getting involved with the Czech Republic and Poland. Which is weird, because they're not that strong. I don't know why would they declare war on Germany? Italy's taking Switzerland. Czechia is... Excuse me, what? Most people still like him. How are they? What? Germany, what? Germany, what? How are you letting this happen? How are you letting this happen, Germany? You have 500,000 troops. Why are you letting them do this? Is it because of their allies? What? Oh my gosh. Oh, why, Germany? You can easily take them out. You have 500,000 troops. I'm guessing the only reason they wouldn't want to do this is because of their, like, diplomacy. What? Didn't Hungary send troops up here to stop Czechia earlier? I swear, if they did, I'm gonna flash that image in like one of the corners or something, because I swear that they sent that Hungary declared war on Czechia and was like defending Poland. Okay, Germany's taking their land back a lot later. Czechia got the Czech Republic got a lot more land from Germany than I thought they would before getting pushed out. Okay, Czechia's. We just have to see what they're gonna do later. Like they're impossible to predict at this point. It's impossible to tell what they're gonna do next. There we go. We want to bust those guys. Oh, we want Russia to do something stupid, like Russia declare war on Latvia, Russia declare war on Lithuania through frickin' Kaliningrad. Declare war on I would say Poland, but they can't move through. Normally they get all of Ukraine, but they didn't this time. And Poland, if they moved into Poland though, because Poland's weak, they would have an easy time declaring war and like taking Poland, but they wouldn't whenever NATO gets even madder at them and just unleashes on them. Okay, I'm very tempted. I'm just gonna speed this up a little bit so we can get some more of those guys. Sri Lanka is at war with Senegal. Algeria is defending against Chad. They're still working on taking out the continent. We could go for Tanzania. Could we? Uruguay, but like what is Uruguay gonna do? Really? Right, so Namibia is also still independent and they're pretty weak. Yeah, I really do want to get a war with Russia going. And you know what? Frick it, man. Let's do it. Okay. So we're gonna get this going. We're gonna get our classic strat going. We're gonna get our classic strat going here, where we send a bunch of little mini divisions to take the land quicker than normal. Okay, Belarus and normally Kazakhstan, but I guess Kazakhstan doesn't care. Okay, now this is where we get all the mini divisions on the way. All of them little mini divisions. All the way along here. Come on, we can take Russia. We can take Russia. We've been training 4 minutes for this. We've been training, like 40 minutes for this. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. We've been training 40 minutes for this. We can do this, man. We can take Russia. I'll honestly be surprised if we don't do like too good against Russia. We've already... Okay, no, I thought we already demolished like most of their military. They're gonna need to send more guys in here if they're gonna want to stop me. And who are these? 200,000 commandos. Okay, bring in the big guy. $20,000 guys, sure. Let's do it. Okay, get to work on more men. Get to work on some more soldiers. Keep making them. Keep producing them. Get them on the boats and then send them out here. Keep making more tanks and keep recruiting more guys. This is what we've been training a few minutes for. Well, technically, these guys have been training their whole lives for this. I've been training 40 minutes for this. We can do this. Okay, we've already lost Papua New Guinea. Excuse me, what? I thought we killed them. How did Papua New Guinea and New Zealand meet if Papua New Guinea is no longer an existing country? Okay, we're losing a lot of guys, but that's as expected. We're in a war with Russia. That's as expected, though. We're in a war with Russia, not Mongolia. Actually, Mongolia. No. We're in a war with Russia, not Mongolia or friggin'... What's another weak nation? Namibia. Oh, Germany is taking back Namibia. And Mozambique. Well, actually, they're not taking back Mozambique. They're taking Mozambique. They never had Mozambique in the first place. Okay, that's not good. We don't like that. So we're going to send 40... Actually, no. No, we need to send more than that. We'll send... that. We'll send that division over there. Heck, they're gonna get completely destroyed by these revolts in the first few minutes before they can even get over here. And we've landed. Come on, boys. Alright. We're still working on some troops back there. Once we get this done, we can move this huge division over here. Russia's weak. Russia's weak, boys. Russia is weak. Oh, they're getting torn apart. Okay, good. This is what we wanted here. And nobody really cares. Nobody cares right now. Ooh, Indonesia is also getting weak. I don't think we'll go for Indonesia after this, though, because they have good diplomacies with New Zealand. Chad is barely a thing anymore. And we're going to border our Korean territories in a minute. We're actually going to border our Korean territories. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Too bad there's no way to border this and this. Or is there? No, there isn't. All right. Well, we're doing pretty good. I like this. We're taking land. That's all I care about. They've taken way more casualties than us though. And we've taken a lot of their stuff already. We just have to hope that these guys, like Finland, pretty sure Finland wants this area back. Well, you can take it now. Because these guys are weak and they're focusing everybody on us right now. Everything is down here, so you won't have that much of a difficulty taking all of this, Finland. Slovakia is probably going to get their... Slovakia and like Turkey are probably going to get all the good economic regions. So we just have to hope that those guys just don't declare war on Russia. Why are you taking Korea? Can I sign an alliance? No, I cannot. No, I cannot. They don't like me. Okay, wait, how does the world fare with my actions? Obviously Russia's at war. Belarus is crossed. They don't really like it. Germany likes it. Germany's like, oh, right on, dude. Can I get okay, no, I can't. I don't think Turkey... No, Turkey's still our ally. Turkey likes it. Iran is fine with it. Most of Africa, like Sri Lanka, Southeast Asia sort of likes it as well. Like Malaysia, Thailand, Myanmar, Bhutan, Nepal, they like it. Turkmenistan, Mongolia is pretty fine with it. China doesn't. China doesn't enjoy what we're doing. Military, oh gosh. I didn't even know this was a thing. What in the world? What are some of these? Defense? GDP per capita? Population growth? Oh, we have terrible population growth. It's not that bad in here. We have better GDP per capita than Germany, better than India, better than China, almost better than Italy. We're coming up on Italy, and obviously not better than the US. Better than Britain though. We have some pretty good. Yeah, we're 17th GDP per capita. 8th military power. We've dropped in the military food chain. But that's as expected in a war against Russia, like I said earlier. Okay, just... Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. What made you think I wanted you to do that? Okay. These guys are gonna deal with... Okay, can all of you... Can all of you just unite? Where are they? Oh, that's what those guys are. Okay, keep recruiting men into that. See, and then once this division is like ready, we'll send them up to back these guys, and our big division is just, their job is to go straight over here to Europe, take all the economy. After that, we might end the game, because I'm not gonna keep playing until we lose or until we win. We're not going to win anytime soon. This is going to have to be a 2-part series if we were going to win. I'm not making another 2-part thing if we're going to win or lose. So we're just going to take Russia, or at least most of Russia. And then I'm going to publish the video. Because, like, that's enough for me. Alright. So we just need to keep going straight for the economy up here. We want money. Money might not want us, but we want the money. We have a pretty decent amount of land. Like, we obviously didn't recreate the Japanese Empire. But I don't really want to do that right now anyways. That's going to take way too long, because then we have to take this entire half of China. You have to take Laos, Vietnam, this American territory. We have to take Indonesia, the Philippines, Taiwan, Portugal down here, these French islands. Like, I don't want to do that. And these American islands. No. Okay. I'm just gonna speed this up. What does this look like sped up? Okay, that's... What is the world gonna look like sped up? Okay, let's just analyze what's happening here. France has landed in Russia, and they're going crazy in Africa right now. That's what I really saw. Anyways, let's keep this going. Help us. Iran is going for sort of Persia. Turkey is still attempting the Ottoman Empire. Okay. Yeah, we're losing all the economy. No, why are you going up there? That's the worst idea. Persia or Iran. Okay, yeah, we're gonna lose all of the economy. Okay, let's assess what has happened here so far. Okay. South Africa. You can go eat beans. Let's assess the damages. So, oh my lord, this is messier than, okay. This is messier than the Holy Roman Empire when it split. Holy crap. Alright. Well, I guess this is where we're going to end it. Here. We're at 3rd place with 60 million GDP. 12.93%. Alright, well, thank you guys for here we are, dude. Thank you guys for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.